want to take just a minute to say congratulations and thank you for taking a few minutes with me, Dr. Hall. Hey, new school year. How many new educators do we have coming into the Lawrence County school system?
This year we have about total for the Lawrence County school system around 50, about 30, what we classify as certified personnel, and then a few more, about 20 more on the support side. And so that's a pretty low number, which is the way we like to keep it, because it means that we don't have a lot of high turnover. In fact, some of those will be additions due to growth. And so we're excited about that, and we're excited about having all of the new employees come join our Lawrence County School District and family.
Well, and it seemed like a very excited group this morning. I caught the tail end of the welcome for them. Dr. Hall, you have a new role this year. I know this was your stomping grounds here
Yes.
for a while, and you spent a lot of days here, but you got a new role this year.
I do, so it's bittersweet. I've been the principal at East Lawrence High School for the last 4 years, and I was at the middle school 1 year before that, so a total of 5 years. And so this is family now, and they will always and continue to be family. Now I have the blessing of being family on both sides of the district, which was kind of the way that it was for me anyway, because I had worked and coached and graduated from the west side and then served in principalship over here on the east side. But now I'll be transitioning into my new role as associate superintendent, of secondary education, curriculum, and instruction. But it's an exciting time because Dr. Collins is going to be here at East Lawrence High School, and he's a great leader and a great man.
Absolutely. Hey, again, congratulations
Thank
on your promotion, and congratulations and thank you for the work that you guys are doing. I can't say thank you enough. I know we get a lot of people ask me at the chamber how's it going, and I say, hey man, we're working hard with this COVID. And I was actually speaking with Tim Passmore on the way in, and I said, you guys are the last ones that want to hear about somebody's difficulty in dealing with COVID. So thank you for all the hard work and effort.
Thank you for the support of the chamber, and thank you for the presentation this morning to our new employees. And so we're just grateful for the partnership and all the things that y'all do to help make our job easier.
Well, key word, you said it, partnership. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I want to welcome my new friend here, Ezekiel Williams, to the show. And Mr. Williams, you are not new to education, but new to the Lawrence County school system. Tell us, share with our viewers a little bit about what your role is, who you'll be teaching, and how excited you are.
I am extremely excited to have the opportunity to be in Lawrence County. I actually would not be in the classroom, but I'm the East Lawrence High School guidance counselor. And I'm excited to have the opportunity to work with the kids right here in Lawrence County.
So as a guidance counselor, you not in the classroom, they're going to come into your room. They're going to spend a lot of time talking to you. How many years have you been serving as a guidance counselor?
I've been a guidance counselor now for 6 years. I spent my previous 6 years actually at the Vidalia school system. And so this will be my first year here in Lawrence County.
And Mr. Williams, if I can ask you this on camera, and I know you can't probably go into detail or anything, but what are some of the things now that are most important, or what's different maybe today a little bit from when you and I were in school that kids are concerned about today?
I would say the biggest difference today is kids are more interested now in technology.
Okay.
They're a lot more technology savvy, and we
Absolutely.
didn't have all the technology then that they have now. And so now you have to make sure that you are in tune with Facebook. You got to be in tune with Twitter, all those new social media outlets that's out there, because kids are very familiar with those things.
I think we can find ourselves sometimes we're learning from the students that we're supposed to be teaching.
Most definitely, yes.
Well, Mr. Williams, I want to say congratulations. Welcome to Lawrence County, and we appreciate your service.
Thank you.
Thank you. I want to welcome a great friend, Tim Passmore. Tim, you and I have been working together now, I guess, 3 or 4 years. We started working together with CTAE programming when you were doing some of that with the county, and you've been promoted, and you've got a new role and several new roles. So if you would take just a minute and tell our viewers, because I believe you're in year 2 now of some of these new responsibilities. So talk to us just a little bit about what you're doing and what your day-to-day activities involve.
Well, I was promoted to associate superintendent over HR, which I was doing HR last year. So I picked up the operations side. So that has to do with maintenance of the facilities, building the facilities, anything to do with transportation, the bus shop, and things of that nature. So
wow.
Took on a whole lot more. So.
And with the addition of all these unforeseen things that we've taken on in the last year, or especially in the last 5 or 6 months. I'm sure it's been an interesting role. But I want to say, take a minute and say thank you to you, to the staff, all the folks in the Lawrence County school system for your hard work, your dedication, and plowing through this. And I know you have to make hard decisions, difficult decisions. I'm aware, even in our industry, you don't always make everybody happy. We try to make as many people happy as we can. But hey, great group of new educators coming in, and a lot of new students coming into the Lawrence County school system. So just real briefly, give me your thoughts on the upcoming school year.
It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be different, but it's going to be fun at the same time. You know, to learn to do new things is exciting to me. So tackling the new online teaching and things of that nature is going to be a challenge, but we enjoy it, and we welcome that challenge and look forward to it.
And I'm so excited to hear you say that. One of your educators, actually, one of the newer teachers that I interviewed previously, mentioned the same thing. She said, you know, this different type of learning and this virtual learning, what an opportunity for all of us. It's probably something we should have been tackling and looking at anyway, and so now we're going to do it.
I think there's going to be a lot of new norms. I think this has changed a lot of things, and you know, some things probably won't go back to the way they were, which is good. You know, change is good. It's hard, but it's fun and it's good. And I love learning new things just like teachers do. So we'll hit it full speed, and we'll make the best of it.
Hey, I know you guys will do a great job. We'll be praying for you, and we appreciate you, Tim.
Well, listen, I want to say thank you for everything that you've done for us in the CTAE department, the chamber. Y'all have been a great partner with us, and we just appreciate everything that y'all do.
Well, thank you, and we wish you a lot of continued success.
Thank you, sir.
All right, I want to welcome Shamara Caldwell to the show. And Shamara, you are new to Lawrence County school system, but not new to Lawrence County. You've been in education, I believe you told me, about 5 years. And tell me a little bit about your role.
Well, this year I will be teaching 7th grade, special ed. I'll be co-teaching. Previously, I taught 5th grade. Before then, I was teaching 9th, 10th, and 12th. So I've been
doing this for a little while.
Doing it for a little while, but just been everywhere.
So, Shamara, what do you think about this year in particular? A lot of things are different. A lot of, I like to call them opportunities. We can say challenges, but a lot of things will look a little different this year.
Yes. I think a lot of things will definitely look different. However, I'm excited to be a part of the Lawrence County family. Just the support that I've been receiving thus far, I know that I made the right decision, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity.
So tell me what it is that when Shamara wakes up in the morning and says, I'm going to work today, what is it that really excites you, or that you're so passionate about that makes you want, because I know teachers, most educators are not doing what they're doing because of the great pay. Right. It's the love of what you're doing, but is there anything particular that just warms your heart more than anything else?
Being able to shape a child's life every day, knowing that they're going to see me for 8 hours of the day, and like I said, just being able to just shape the child to be a great person, now and in the future, because our kids, our students are our future.
Well, welcome, congratulations, and we certainly wish you a successful year at East Lawrence Middle School. Thank you so much.
Visit Cullen Supply and Engine Service, 910 East Jackson Street in Dublin and 826 Harris Street, Sandersville.
To so many of you who count on us for your prescription medication needs, I'd like to thank you for your years of trust. To those who've yet to choose Tomlinson Pharmacy and Medical Park Pharmacy, I invite you to stop by and discover what makes us different.
Medical Park Pharmacy is your family's one-stop destination for their prescription, health, and wellness needs. Our staff greets you with a smile and provides a level of customer care and expert service that truly sets us apart. Realizing your time is valuable, we'll always strive to have your prescriptions filled in minutes, not hours. Have a concern about a new medication? Our pharmacists are available to discuss the instructions and precautions. In addition, Medical Park Pharmacy also stocks a wide array of over-the-counter medications and medical supplies. With the drive-through window, free delivery within city limits, and refills through our phone IVR website or mobile phone app, staying healthy has never been so convenient. At Medical Park Pharmacy, local owners Wendell and Wendy Smith provide hands-on service to ensure your satisfaction. We care about earning your business and strive to make you a regular customer. Come experience a difference. Visit Medical Park Pharmacy today.
I want to welcome Dr. Jamie Lawhorn, and Jamie, a great friend, community, just supporter and principal at East Lawrence Middle School.
Yes, sir.
New school year on the horizon, a lot of opportunities.
Yes.
What are some of the things you've been working on and facing, and just tell me how excited you are to start out this new school year.
Well, as you probably know, we've been out of school since March, so I'm very excited to get back to school and get back to work. We're going to start on September the 8th, so between now and then we're putting in some different mitigation measures and all to try and address the COVID crisis that we got going on in Lawrence County and in Georgia and across the nation. But yeah, it's an exciting time for me every time we start school. So this year more than most, because it has been so long since we've been out.
And with this year's enrollment, if you have an idea, if you could share with us about how many students you're expecting to enroll this year at school, and maybe how many you expect to be distant learning, is that?
Sure. So we have about 530 students at East Lawrence Middle School, and they have until Friday, if they're interested in the online learning piece, to register for that. As of yesterday, we had 44 out of 530. So that number could probably climb as high to 10%, maybe 10%, or maybe a little higher. Okay. But I wouldn't expect it to go much higher than that, but it may.
And what can I ask you? What do you think maybe a typical classroom size would be? Will it be a different classroom size than before, or would it be pretty close?
Because 10% of our kids are going to do online. So
okay.
So normally we have we're right around 25, between 20 and 25 kids per class at my school. Sometimes we have classes that are a little bit bigger than that, but not usually. And so if we lose 10%, then those numbers will probably go down to 20 to 15.
Okay.
Per class.
Well, I want to tell you on behalf of Curry Companies, who sponsored our event today, and the Dublin Lawrence Chamber of Commerce, thank you for what you guys do, and I want you to know you have the support of the business community, and we wish you guys a successful school year.
Thanks, I appreciate that. We really appreciate the business community and all their support, and we're glad to be part of the community and hopefully training new workers and employees and businessmen for our community, in the years to come.
Well, you guys are doing a great job.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Okay, I want to welcome Amy Johnson. Amy has just completed, I guess, kind of new educator training here at West Lawrence, Old West Lawrence, and this is your first year in the Lawrence County school system. So if you would, Amy, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you will be doing this year in the Lawrence County school system.
Okay, I was born and raised in Lawrence County, and after receiving my education, I moved out of the community, but I'm coming back, and I'm going to be a counselor at the 6th grade academy here at West Lawrence Middle.
So 6th grade academy, I'm not sure. I don't remember us having a counselor when we were in the 6th grade. What types of issues and things do you deal with primarily with 6th graders?
Well, I'm sure there's just going to be a plethora of things to deal with. Lots of internet issues, learning to be safe and responsible using the internet. Social media is a big issue with our youth. Learning how to, if needed, learn how to be these online, being educated online. So
a lot different these days. So I forgot what I wanted to ask you about that along those lines with 6th graders. Are 6th graders starting to come to you with questions about career decisions and opportunities?
You would be surprised, but yes, that's a big talk, because everybody kind of thinks, well, oh, I want to be a policeman, or I want to be a fireman, but then we kind of broaden those horizons and get them to explore, other areas of interest as well.
Fantastic. Amy, what is it that really ignites your passion about teaching and being involved with youth?
Just seeing that spark of interest take flight, and them trying new things, broadening their horizons, and just being comfortable with learning.
Fantastic. We appreciate you, and we pray that you, as well as all the folks in that room, have a very successful year this year. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right, I want to welcome Constance Johnson to the show today. And Constance, you just completed some training today, first year in the Lawrence County school system. What will you be doing this year?
I will be a counselor over at West Lawrence Middle School and West Lawrence High School, so with the mental health profession.
And so how long have you been in the education arena?
This will be my first year actually in the education setting, but I've been in counseling for over 16 years. 16 years. So I'm going to ask you something kind of on the spot here. Okay.
What is probably the best piece of advice maybe to whether they're at the end of middle school or first part of high school, what's one message that you want to make sure you would get across to students?
That hope is always there. It's always available. My motto is that even at the downest or the darkest times in individuals' lives, that we can provide hope. Hope is there. So yes.
And Ms. Johnson, what is it, and that may have kind of been the answer, but what is it about education and working with youth that really ignites your passion?
The preventative component. I feel like I've had the opportunity for the last 16 years to work with adults mainly in correction, and then I've actually done some community counseling. But if we can reach these individuals at a very young age, we can make a bigger impact.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your time today. Congratulations, and we wish you much success this year.
Thank you.
So I want to welcome to the show my dear friend, Miss Betsy Glsen. And Betsy and I know each other outside of work, but boy, we get to spend a lot of time working together. And I consider it a privilege and an honor to work with you guys. Now, I do know that you work with early childhood development and education, but our viewers may not know that and all the other things that you do. So if you would briefly tell me exactly what is your role with the school system.
Okay. Hi, everyone. And you are correct. We work together in lots of different avenues, really. So my name is Betsy Glsen again. I am the L4GA grant administrator. What that means is Lawrence County was blessed 2 years ago to receive a $2.4 million literacy grant from the state of Georgia. Well, it's a federal grant, but we had to write the grant to the state of Georgia, and we received this grant. This is a birth to 12 grant. So we are working with all things literacy with our community in our birth to 5 pot, and then with all of our schools. So, I mean, we are all things literacy. So we're very excited about it. We have been talking to our new teachers about this L4GA grant and the fact that we've got a continuation possibility coming up in the fall. So hopefully we'll be able to continue the great things that we're doing with literacy in Lawrence County.
Absolutely. And Betsy, I know that while you were in talking to the group earlier today, you mentioned mentorship. Mm-hmm. So share with me just a little bit about what you guys are doing here in Lawrence County with the new educators this year.
So it is near and dear to my heart for all new educators to have a mentor. I know that you remember the first day of your work, wherever you work, and you're like, where do I park? Where do I clock in? What are the policies and procedures that I've got to do? So in the past, we've just kind of had an unwritten mentorship, and you know, I'll help you because, you know, in Dublin and Lawrence County,
sure,
we love each other.
That's right.
And we'll help anybody. But we have just decided that we need to put it on paper who's mentoring who, and we're going to document it every 9 weeks. We've got a list of things that the mentors can do with the mentees. We just want to make sure nobody falls through the cracks, right, and everybody knows what to do, and they've got a safety net in a person. I'll
tell you, you guys are doing a great job. You had a great instructional program today. And what I'm most excited about is I can hear in the background some of the chatter going on in the room. So the training is over, and these folks are free to go home, but a lot of them are still hanging around, and they're getting to know one another and share maybe things that they do to work in this trade or this business industry together. So a dynamic group of educators. We're blessed, and wish you guys a successful school year.
Thank you. We're excited about it.
Absolutely.
Dublin-Macon Cardiology, celebrating over 14 years of serving Dublin and Lawrence County. At Dublin-Macon Cardiology, we're always committed to taking care of you and your heart. bringing state-of-the-art cardiac care closer to home with a walk-in chest pain center. New patients are always welcome and no referral is ever required. Dr. Vega is proud to announce the addition of Elise Rotrammel, a nurse practitioner, to our staff. Drop by today at Dublin-Macon Cardiology, 206A Hospital Drive in Dublin.
Quality products and installations since 1985. That's 4 Seasons.
All right, I am here with Mr. Walker, and Mr. Walker just attended the new teacher orientation. And man, you got several roles. And not only are you looking forward to working, but you've already been working. So if you would, share with our viewers a little bit about what you've been doing and then what you're going to be doing. I guess come September now is when we'll start back?
Yeah, September the 8th, new students come in. So I'll be teaching economics with 12th graders, and then I have world history, which is mainly 10th graders. And I have the economics first half of the year, and then I have some world history at the end of the year. I'm also coaching 9th grade football with Coach McLean and those guys. And so we've already been working out during the summer and had our kids in. And so we've been wide open already.
Getting ready for a great year. Now,
That's
we
right.
mentioned something, we were talking on the way over to do the interview, something else that you've been involved in previously that's near and dear to me, and that's anything to do with Fellowship of Christian Athletes. And tell me about your involvement.
Actually, I worked with Fellowship of Christian Athletes for 13 years. And I was the area director where Spencer is now. I believe it's Spencer Barron. Is that right? And I used to do what he did, and I did it here, but I did it for 13 years. So, and God just moved me out and actually worked with my parents and farmed for a little bit and the cattle company. And then God brought me back into education. I was at Hawkinsville last year. And got a good opportunity to come back to West Lawrence, and it's only 12 miles from my house. And so we're excited to be a part of the West Lawrence community and, you know, and just part of the Raider Nation.
Well, we're glad to have you here and blessed. I was sharing earlier with one of our educators just how wonderful to hear the excitement and the energy that's in the room today, and the folks that are staying after the training to get to know one another, to encourage one another, and to help one another. So I want to say thank you again for what you're doing and for what you're going to be doing. And we just wish you guys all the blessings in the world and much success.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for what all y'all are doing.
Well, thank you. All right, I am excited now. I have Hunter Martin with me, and my understanding is that you are going to be our first athletic trainer here at West Lawrence, correct?
Yes, sir. We'll have one at West and one at East.
Okay, and so tell me a little bit, I understand just a little bit about what the athletic trainer would do, but for our folks watching that may not understanding what all it is that you do, and we see you guys down on the sidelines and you're running back and forth and you're out on the field sometimes, so if you would just cover a little bit of your responsibilities.
Okay, yes, I am on the sidelines, so if you're watching football, whenever anybody goes down and the person that runs out with the little fanny pack, that's going to be me. But I also will take those kids, and if they are hurt on Friday nights, they'll go into rehab with me during the week, so they're not missing out on practice. They are getting back in the game, getting back doing what they love, and they're not having downtime and being hurt, being injured. I also will be in the weight room with them, hopefully watching what they're doing and making sure that what they are doing is beneficial to their Friday night football or softball, basketball, volleyball, literally every sport. I will be at all of it. So.
Wow, so you don't just have Friday nights, you're
No, sir.
around the clock.
24/7.
And Ms. Martin, in addition to that, your time on the sidelines or wherever else, I think you have some other important roles that you're filling as well this year.
Yes, sir. I will also be teaching the health sciences courses, so not only will I be doing what I love on Friday nights, but I'll also be teaching the students at the school what I do and how they can get into the pathway to do what I do.
So I'm just guessing, you're either both probably former athlete and still participate in some form of athletics yourself?
Former athlete, was never good enough to continue participating, so that's part of the reason why I want to be on the sidelines, but I also want to be able to give students the opportunity to have that love of the game and continue that love of the game even if they get hurt or injured.
So I think that answers my question about your passion for the athletic trainer. What is it that makes you get up and want to go to school each morning and work with these young ladies and young men as far as education goes?
In my high school, we did not have this opportunity, so I didn't hear about athletic training until my senior year when I was looking for colleges. So I'm hoping to get into the building and start this program and get them really excited about what I do and give them the opportunity to get on the sidelines with me, go to these events, figure out what I do so that they can go into the field of athletic training and help grow it.
Fantastic. Hey, congratulations and welcome, and we wish you much success.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I am pleased to welcome to the show now my good friend, my neighbor, my pal, our chamber member, but most importantly, Will, you guys at Curry Residential Caldwell, you sponsored our program today as far as welcoming our new educators to Dublin-Lawrence County. You actually had the opportunity to present some pretty nice gifts.
Yeah, they were. I mean, these gift bags were incredible. Up to $100 in gift cards representing businesses from all over the community. We're just very grateful to be a part of it and be able to support new teachers to our community and make them feel a part of the special community that we call home, which is Dublin-Lawrence County.
Well, and Will, you guys, and no surprise to me, when the call went out to support this initiative, you guys didn't hesitate. Talk to me just a little bit about that and what you guys, and you covered it a little bit just a minute ago, but what it means to you to welcome these new educators.
Well, it's a new beginning for a lot of these educators coming into a system, but we want this to be home. We have a very strong feeling towards home with rental, with insuring your home, with buying or selling a home, but it's making new teachers feel at home in this community. And that was a big important piece to us. So they're doing an incredible job in teaching our youth and giving them the tools to be successful going forward and to support our industry and businesses, and we want to support them.
So you and I have been together quite a bit today. We've met a lot of these new educators. What do you think about the upcoming school year?
It's going to be strong. It's going to be strong. It poses some interesting challenges and some wrinkles, but I'm excited for what these teachers are going to be able to do with it, how the students are going to be to respond. I think our future is in really, really good hands with this new crop of teachers for students.
I think we are as well. We appreciate them and everything that they're doing and what they're bringing. We appreciate you guys and everything you're doing, and we appreciate you joining us, helping us make today and every day a great day for business in Dublin and Lawrence County.